Szavaztatok a grillá, és folytatódik tovább a masszak. Péntek 13. Ez egy nap. Közepe fedeztem föl, hogy ma péntek 13 van. Fel se tűnt. Jaj, felraktam a Cenexes játékokat a polcra. Tök jó. Ez a snowboardosat még máma ki kéne próbálni. Na menjünk a Digibe.
What do you want?
Someone told me the rest of Afterlife is nothing compared to this place.
Sounds like a smart person. Jarut. Go on, word to the wise.
Ussolj, így integet, geci.
You must go in alone. Morinth will be watching. Like any predator, when you are face to face, know this. Until I get there, you are in great peril.
Let's get started.
Shepard, we only get... And Shepard, thank you. I do not share this burden easily.
Ez durva, ezek acélbőrük van ezeknek a lényeknek. Ezt így előklözi a gecibe. Milyen súlyuk is lehet volna.
Thanks for that. Security was asleep.
Dance next to you. If you want to think we're dancing together, go ahead.
I do want to think that.
Ezek micsoda csajozós duma, geci. Az óvodások jobban táncolnak.
Dance with me anytime.
Köszi, geci.
Cred hunting tonight. Hit him in the alley. As long as it isn't one of Arya's people, we're good. We gotta get enough creds to pay off our backs. Hey, what are you looking at?
I want you gone from here.
Hey, we gotta pay the man. We work for Hink. You hear that? So, what do you think of us now?
How about I give you enough creds for your boss, then you leave and stay gone. No one gets hurt.
Works for me. Let's go.
My name is Morinth. I've been watching you. You're the most interesting person in this place. I've got a booth over here in the shadows. Why don't you come sit with me? Some nights I come here and there's no one interesting to talk to.
Na, nézzük, hogy basszuk el.
Tonight it's you. Why is that?
You tell me.
I can't tell you why you're special.
Do you know anything about art?
It speaks to the darkest places in me. What about you?
There must be some good artists on Omega.
I really can't imagine anything good here.
Nem nézel. Nem nézel.
There's a local girl named Neff. She disappeared a while ago, but her work is
quite unknown to me. Art comes in many varieties. I've seen vids that were more powerful than a sculpture sitting in a gallery.
Akcióvideket. Mi? Erőszakosak nézel.
What do you think about the violence in vids?
It seems fake to me. I don't see the point.
Fake or not, the violence is exhilarating.
And that's what you're after? A cheap thrill?
Maybe we have the same kind of situation with our families. My parents were military. I grew up on ships and space stations. I hardly talk to them.
Sometimes parents and children are just destined to feel differently.
How about your family?
My family is uninteresting. You know what? I'm gonna get us some drinks.
Szopja
At
faszt,
least I can
ti rohadt
really
kényes
piggyback off
kurvád,
a
geci.
wonderful conversation.
We failed. She was alerted and she got away.
I will not have a chance like this for another 100 years. How many people will die in the meantime? I will have to find her another day. You'll excuse me if I don't want to talk about
I'd like
it.
to look around
Let
a
me
bit.
know when you are ready.
No. Hát addig kell próbálkoznunk, mi nem jön össze. Ez a második kudarc. A családot nem mondjuk, azért agresszióról ne beszéljünk. A művészet az talán bejön, a csajt nem említsük.
Know this.
Let's get started.
Shepard. And Shepard.
Come on, babe. Don't be like that.
Back off,
You
asshole.
got a mouth on you. I'll enjoy watching you use it.
The lady asked
What
you.
the hell? I'm just looking.
Good times are over.
Thanks for that. Security was...
Táncolunk a csajszival.
Hey,
Hey!
I'll dance next to you. If you want to think we're dancing together, go ahead.
I do want to think that. Dance with me anytime.
Kösz. Itt nincsen kocsma.
I hate this place and everyone in it. Every night I hate it all over it.
Hi. I need help right now, and I don't know. You're human, and you don't look high, so you're it. Can you help me out?
What kind of help?
My friend Moiral is doing a piece on Omega Games. She's hanging with Florid. He's the worst of the worst.
Your friend could get hurt.
Yeah, and she's going to. See, Florid's on the way. His gang is on the way here, and they're gonna make a mess of her. I have to get a message to her, and fast.
You're on your own with this.
Well, I guess that's it. She's dead. Moiral's still over there with the gang. They're going to kill her. Can't you help? My friend Moiral is doing a piece on Omega Games. She's hanging with Florid. He's the worst of the worst.
Your friend could get hurt.
Elbasztam az előbb.
See, I have to get a message to her, and fast.
You seem to have a lot of information.
I'm her tech. I've been monitoring the... Man, I'm a tech junkie. I don't know how to handle this.
What do you want me to do?
She and I have a code. If you go over and say 2 words to Florid,
Yeah,
my friend
yeah,
will get the
uh-huh.
message and get out of there.
Ez
The
korrekt.
2 words are terminal and eternity. In that order. Please tell me you can do that. She's going to die.
I can do that.
Thank you. Thank you. Remember, terminal and eternity. In that order, just work them into a sentence.
Terminális
I
örökkévalóság.
don't talk to people. Are you sure this is where you want to be?
You need something, man?
Is there a public extranet terminal around here?
In a club? You don't have an Omni tool?
That is a pretty strange question.
I get by on public terminals. My Omni tool's been broken for an eternity.
That's a tough break. I'm done talking to you now.
Hey, Florid. I have to pee.
Yeah? Hurry back, Moiral. I'm ready to head out.
My
name is Morin.
Segítettünk a
I've been
csajnak,
watching
tök
you.
jó.
You're the most interesting person in this place. I've got a booth over here in the shadows. Why don't you come sit? Some nights I come here and there's no one. Tonight it's you. Why is that?
I know what I like.
Do you?
Do you know anything about art?
It speaks to the darkest places in me. What about you?
You've got quite an imagination.
I thought you did as well. Art comes in many varieties. I've seen vids that were more powerful
It's been
than
years
sculpt-
since I had time to watch vids.
Bazd
I'm
meg!
sorry to hear that.
I've traveled all over the galaxy.
It changes you, doesn't it?
I love finding and opening new sectors of space.
Discovering another ball of gas with bits of cold dead rock around it?
Each new system holds a chance to meet new cultures, learn a new way to see the universe.
Breathtaking. When I travel, I find myself drawn to dark, dangerous places.
Na, ez már...
Violent places?
Violence is the surest expression of power.
Erőszak a hatalom.
Violence is a means to an end. Power is that end.
But violence is such a charming way to reach that end.
What do you think of the music here?
Dark rhythms, violent pulses. It stirs something primitive in me. What about you?
Én zeném ismeretlen. Imádom az asszári zenét,
The
tényleg.
music of your people has always seemed special to me.
That's vague. 2,500 years as a spacefaring race, remember?
A régebbi zene.
I like ancient Asari music.
When we played seashells and animal bladders, I prefer this music. You can lose yourself in the music here. There are ways to enhance that, you know?
Belekóstoltam a drogokba. Hát, ez kipróbálok bármit. De ez már jó úton haladunk.
I experimented when I was younger.
Oh,
but I've
bazd meg.
outgrown that.
That's admirable. What else have you outgrown, I wonder?
I don't care what you do with your spare time. Show me the same courtesy.
Elbasztam.
You know what? I'm gonna get us some drinks. The least I can do to pay you back for all the wonderful conversation.
De egy mondaton el lehet kúrni az egészet, bazd meg. Hú, ez nagyon csicska quest.
We failed. She was
I
alerted.
will not have a chance. I will have to find her another day. You'll excuse me.
I'd like to look around a
Let
bit.
me know when you are ready.
Bassza meg. De az jó úton haladunk. Az a baj, mindenem megsértődik, az a nyomorult kurva, bazd meg. Utálom, amikor itt nekem kell szórakoztatni ilyen büdös geci ribancokat, bazd meg. Nem bírom elviselni.
When you know this, until I get there, you are.
Let's get started.
Shepard, we only get one chance. And Shepard, thank you. I do not share this burden.
Segítsünk a Dancer csajnak.
Don't be like that.
Back off, asshole.
You got a mouth on you. I'll enjoy watching you.
The lady asked you to step away. Good times are over.
Thanks for that. Secure.
Hey,
Hey,
I'll dance next to you.
I do want to think
Oh.
that.
Dance with me
Köszi,
anytime.
Gec. Ja, itt van valahol egy ilyen magányos csávó. Beszélni kell vele, mert meg kell menteni a csaj ismerősét. Ugye ez a táncos csaj. De mindig... Aha. Itt van-e?
Hi. You're human and you don't look high, so you're it. Can you help
What
me
kind
out?
of help?
My friend Moira is doing a piece on Omega Games. She's hanging with
Your
Flora.
friend could get hurt.
Yeah, and she's going. I have to get a message to her, and fast.
What do you want me to do?
She and I have a couple. The two words are terminal and eternity. In that order. Please tell
I
me.
can do that.
Remember, terminal and eternity. In that order. Just work them into a sentence.
You're an interesting one. I hate this place. Everyone in it.
You need something, man?
Is there a public extranet
In a
terminal?
club? You don't have an Omni tool?
That is a pretty strange question.
I get by on public terminals. My Omni tool's been broken for an eternity.
That's a tough break. I'm done talking to you now.
Hey, Floret, I have to pee.
P.
Yeah? Hurry back, Moira. I'm ready to head out.
My name is Morin. I've been watching you. You're the most interesting person in this place. I've got a booth over here in the shadows. Why don't you come sit with me? Some nights I come here and there's no one interesting to talk to. Some nights, there's just one person. Tonight it's you. Why is that?
I know what I like.
Do you?
Művészet.
Do you know anything about art?
It speaks to the darkest places in me. What about you?
A művészet meg szól.
You've got quite an imagination.
I thought you did as well. Art comes in many varieties. I've seen vids that were more powerful than a sculpture sitting in a gallery.
Fú, elfoglal.
It's been years since I had time to watch vids.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I've traveled all over the galaxy.
It changes you, doesn't it?
I love finding and opening new sectors of space.
Discovering another ball of gas with bits of cold dead rock around it?
Each new system holds a chance to meet new cultures, learn a new way to see the universe.
Breathtaking. When I
No.
travel, I find myself drawn to dark, dangerous places.
Violent places?
Violence is the surest expression of power.
Hatalom önmaga utal.
Violence is a means to an end. Power is that end.
But violence is such a charming way to reach that end.
What do you think of the music here?
Dark rhythms, violent pulses. It stirs something primitive in me. What about you?
The music of your people has always seemed special to me.
That's vague. 2,500 years as a spacefaring race, remember?
Régebbi
I
zene.
like ancient Asari music.
When we played seashells and animal bladders, I prefer this music. You can lose yourself in the music here. There are ways to enhance that, you know?
Hát igen. Legyen ez.
I'm open.
You know what? I'm gonna get us some drinks. The least I can do to pay you
Bazd
back
meg.
for all the wonderful
Vagy
conversation.
abba hozza a drogot. Te Helex? Akkor legközelebb azt kérdezzük meg.
We failed. She was alerted and she got away.
I will not have a chance. I will have to find her another day. You'll excuse me if I don't want to talk.
I'd like to look around a bit more.
Let me know when you are ready.
Hát igen, ez így nehéz lesz. Ó, kis Icewind Dale, bazd meg. Ajajaj. Azt nézem most éppen Twitch-en. Így a másod monitor, televízió.
When you know this, until I get there.
Let's get started.
Shepard and Shepard.
Come on, don't be like that.
Back off, asshole.
You got a mouth on you. I'll enjoy watching.
The lady
you.
asked you to step
What the
away.
hell? I'm just looking for a good.
Good times are over.
Thanks for that. Security was asleep.
Hagyjuk a táncot, most hagyjuk ki.
Lots of money on display here.
The drinks here are so strong. I hate this place and everyone in it. Every night I
Az
keep
Isten verje meg.
No thanks.
Forfeiting.
Hi. You're human and you don't look high, so you're it.
Slow down and tell me what
Right.
the problem is.
Slow down. My friend Moira is doing a piece on Omega Games. She's hanging with Flora.
Your friend could get
Yeah.
hurt.
I have to get a message to her, and fast.
What do you want me to do?
She and I have a code. The two words are terminal and eternity. In that order.
I can do that.
Thank you. Thank you. Remember, terminal.
Terminal Eternity. Okay.
Are you sure this is where you want to be?
You need something, man?
Is there a public extranet terminal
In
around
a
here?
club? You don't have an Omni
That
tool?
is a pretty strange question.
I get by on public terminals.
That's a tough break.
Hey,
done
Florid.
talking.
I have to pee.
Yeah? Hurry back, Moira. I'm ready to head out.
Na, nem jött össze, még táncolni is kell a Chelsea-val.
Hey,
Hey!
I'll dance next to you. If you want to think we're dancing together, go ahead.
I do want to think that. My name is Morin. I've got a booth over here in the shadows. Some nights I come here. Tonight it's you. Why is that?
Meg a
I
biztos
know what I
vagyok.
like.
Oké?
Do you?
Várja. Művészet.
Do you know anything about art?
It speaks to the darkest places in me. What about you?
Művészet meg szólít.
You've got quite an imagination.
I thought you did as well. Art comes in many varieties. I've seen vids that were more powerful than a sculpture sitting in a gallery.
What do you think of the ones with a lot of action?
Watching spaceships explode? No thanks.
Na bazd meg.
It's death on a grand scale. Violence, magnified.
Stunning.
Aha, az már jó. Utazás.
I've traveled all over the galaxy.
It changes you, doesn't it?
I love finding and opening new sectors of space.
Discovering another ball of gas with bits of cold dead rock around it?
Each new system holds a chance to meet new cultures, learn a new way to see the universe.
Breathtaking. When I travel, I find myself drawn to
A
dark,
drog az már
dangerous
pedig közel
places.
jár.
Violent places?
Violence is the surest expression of power.
Violence is a means to an end. Power is that end.
But violence is such a charming way to reach that end.
What do you think of the music here?
Dark rhythms, violent pulses. It stirs something primitive in me. What about you?
The music of your people has always seemed special to me.
That's vague. 2,500 years as a spacefaring race, remember?
Régen bizony.
I like ancient Asari music.
When we played seashells and animal bladders? I prefer this music. You can lose yourself in the music here. There are ways to enhance that. You know?
Drogok csak a mankó, mint a Hallex.
What do you think of Halleck?
Do you want to get out of here? My apartment is
Jaj,
nearby.
jaj, jaj, de jó.
I want you alone.
Ez már oké. Egy mentés. Játék mentése. Vond el Morit figyelmét. Ohoho!
I was into dueling for a while. I love the moment you see it in your opponent's eyes. He knows you're better, and he's going to die. Have a Halix if you want. But wouldn't you rather have all your senses be clear and sharp right now? I certainly do. I love clubs. People, movement, heat. I can still hear the bass like the drums of a great hunt out for your blood. But here, it's muted, and you're safe. Is that what you want, Shepard?
People feel safest right before they die.
It's true. We're never safe. I've never understood the fascination with safety. Some of us choose differently. Independence over submission? I think we share that, you and I.
We've both killed many times, but that's where the similarities end.
Why do you say that I've killed? What do you know? Let's stop playing games. Look into my eyes and tell me you want me.
Kis dominét.
Tell me you'd kill for me. Anything I want.
I want you. I'd kill for you. Anything you want.
Shh, darling. Just relax and hear my words.
Jött a szoppengáli.
Morinth,
Mother,
do not call me that.
I can't choose to stop being your daughter. Mother.
You made your choice long ago.
What choice? My only crime was being born with the gifts you gave me.
Enough, Morinth!
I am the genetic destiny of the Asari, but they are not ready to reveal this. So I must die.
You are a disease to be purged. Nothing more.
I'm as strong as she is. Let me join you.
I am already sworn to help you, Shepard. Let us finish this.
End of the line, Morinth.
And they call me a monster.
Find peace in the embrace of the goddess.
Hát igen, nem is volt esély megakadályozni.
I am ready to leave this place and get on with my life. Are you ready to go as well?
I want to look around a bit more.
Very well. I will remember the day of Morinth's birth. Tell me when you are ready. Are you ready?
I want to look around a bit more.
Very well. I will remember the day of Morinth's birth. Tell me
Cord.
when you are ready.
Akkor a fegyvert azt betanultuk. Hát, ha van itt még esetleg olyan cucc, ami így jó nekünk. Fali szép, vagy bármit itt tudunk lopni. Te geci vagyok, kilopom a lakást, geci.
Are you ready?
Do you want to talk about what happened?
Shepard, what do you think I will say? What can I say? I just killed the bravest and smartest of my daughters. There are no words. I will try another time. For now, show mercy on a broken old warrior and let us leave.
Let's go.
Na, végre, ez faszom. VIP only. Király.
A source reports that the attack on the human colony of Freedom's Progress is being investigated as a possible terrorist attack by dissidents from former council. No formal statement has been issued. The council has made formal special tasks.
Need companionship, but want something more than a one-night arrangement? We're here to help.
Come on, let me in.
With Katanos relationships, you never have to compromise your vision of what your love should be.
Fasza. Hát bazd meg, ez ennyiszer mi nem questem újra questet. Nem mindegy, hogy mit mondasz a csajnak.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Söpör. Fejlesszünk. Be kell állítani páncélba a dolgokat, hiszen van új fejlesztés a kapitányi szálláson. Adunk neki tápot. Megnézzük, hogy frissült-e valamit, még mindig nem. Páncél. Hoppá! Erőnövelő. Az jó. Akkor. N7 kesztyű. Stabilizáló kesztyű. Nehéz stabilizáció, szabadkézi. Na várja, nézzük már meg, hogy milyen ez a szabadkézi lőszertartó. Úgy basznád meg itt a kurva telefont. 10%-kal oké. Jó, pajzs szilárdság. Fegyversebzést. Ez lehet, hogy jobb lenne. Szerintem N7 kesztyű volt, nem? A felvető lőszer mennyiség. Jó. Láb. Lőszertartó. Nézzük. Mi is ez? 10%-kal növel az életerőt. Kisebb az életerő, szóval 10% a lőszer, nehéz lőszer mennyiség. Lehet, hogy jobb lenne. Anyag, árnyalat, mint a színe. Alkalmazás. Szerintem ez így jó lesz. Aha, még fér makett, nem is elég sok makett fér még. Ez tök jó. Legénységi szint.
I have work to do, Commander. Go chat with your friend Jack if you want small talk.
Miranda, I'd like to talk about this.
I'd rather we didn't.
Bazd meg, hát nem hiszem el. Most ez lehet, hogy el lett baszva. Gép, hát, ott van Jack. Hát akkor Jacket kúrjuk le helyette, nem érdekel. Rühellem a tetovált csajokat, bazd meg. Jaj.
Hey.
Tell me about you. What are you up to?
Still checking out your ship. Wouldn't mind putting her through her paces when you're not around.
I doubt Joker would appreciate that. At least not while we're working.
Relax. Joyriding doesn't have the thrill it used to. Besides, if I wanted it, I'd take it.
That's so.
I've been around. Ran with gangs, wiped out some gangs, joined a cult. Kept the haircut. I learned how to survive and not be a victim.
It's hard to imagine you in a cult. That usually involves a lot of rules.
I was looking for answers. Drugs and sex and going to a better place. A better place, right. It was all about money. They wanted to take a colony, shake the suckers down to fund their spread, and guess who was their ace in the hole? They were just like the rest. Didn't give one shit about me.
What did you do when you found out?
What do you think?
You must have met some good people, too.
You've seen where I came from. Everybody wants something, and because of that, everything is fair game. Murder, assault, kidnapping, drugs, stealing, arson. Done it all. And that's the boring shit. Piracy, theft of military craft, destruction of a space station, and vandalism. That was a good one.
Do you ever wonder if you could have done things differently?
No.
Shouldn't you?
There's no reason I should be alive, but I am. You know why? Instinct. It's worked for me so far, and I'm not gonna change. Still, it was odd talking about this. Maybe some other time.
Próbáljuk meg a Doki nénit elvinni egy körre. Meg a Tali is jó lesz. Hát, ha majd tudjuk a bakára is ránézünk. Bár őt nem akarjuk megdugni.
Shepard.
Just checking in.
I'm branching out. Got a list of it. There's this one imprint, a Solarian with the... What are they? The things on his head pulled apart? Bet it. So what did you want?
I kind of thought connecting with your past would bring stability.
See, now we're having fun. Me remembering good deaths, and you with your funny human thing you're doing. My job is to hurt things. Direction, control, that's your job, Battlemaster. You're why I'm a soldier, not thank you, Shepard. You gave me purpose. Now, let's find something.
Király. Aha. Hát ezével is lehetne tárgyalni a legénységi szinten. Faszom szájúval.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Have the Cerberus crewmen given you any trouble?
Don't worry, Commander. We're all working together. I think being part of the team... Don't worry, Commander. We're all working together.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
Garrus, megvan, nézzük meg a Doki nénit. Beszélt ilyen arcon lévő hegeket. Rendbe lehet... Már rendbe jött az már? Álljunk már be a fénybe. Lehet, bazd meg. Nem is figyeltem most egy ideje, hogy rendbe jött a hegy.
How may I help you, Commander?
There's a very good chance this mission...
I've lived a full life. No
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Nem nagyon látom. Szerintem ez begyógyult. Ez megvan. Hát igen. Kár csak smacizni lehet vele.
My dreams and waking hours equally. For the first time in 400 years, I am free. I am a ruined vessel of sorrow and regret, but I am free. It is not a feeling I can describe.
You said that Morinth was a monster, but she was still your daughter.
She was the strongest and smartest. She would not accept the injustice thrust upon her. She fought to the end. I am so proud of her, Shepard.
You did your duty. What about your feelings?
One of my daughters is dead. My hopes, my dreams were all bound up in my children. Still, my feelings have always come after my duty. The same is true of you.
Csinálok neked újat, bazd meg.
Was it worth it?
It was never a question of worth, but of need. I had to take the action I did, as did she. This was never a story that would have a happy outcome.
Was it worth it?
It was never a question of worth, but of need. I had to take the action I did, as did she. This was never a story that would have a happy outcome.
What will you do now that Morinth is gone?
Assuming I survive your mission, I am a Justicar. Injustice still exists, and perhaps even other Ardatjakshi.
Nincs nyugdíj.
You don't want to settle down?
I did. I returned to my homeworld and tried to start a family. I will fight and struggle all my life. That is my fate. When I die, it will not be in bed. I am at peace with that.
You still control the direction of your life.
I have chosen this path. I truly am at peace, due in no small part to you.
Akkor szopjál le. Kb. így. Várj. Nem lehet rálépni.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk.
Very well. I had been...
How are things going with him?
It is difficult.
Ez tök jó, ez mindig lehet ezzel dumálni
I
valamit.
never explained. I suppose the story of my wife's death took you by surprise.
I figured you'd explain to me when you were ready.
I appreciate your patience. I kept my work clear of our home life. I assumed that would be enough to... That memory I met laser dot trembles on the target's skull. The smell of spice on a spring wind. Sunset eyes defiant in the scope. That was Erica. That was how I met her. She saw my targeting laser as she walked by and threw herself in the
So how
way.
did she go from blocking your shot to having your children?
I had to meet her. The memory possessed, and I fell on my knees before her. She introduced me to the world beyond my work. Eventually, she forgave me. Later, she loved me.
I guess she impressed you.
She woke me up. You and I trained to sacrifice ourselves to save others. I thought she was the goddess Hirashu. She met my eyes through the scope, and my purpose faltered.
When you talked to Kolyat, you said she died.
I let myself become complacent. I thought Erica and Kolyat were safe.
You told Kolyat that you hunted her killers down.
Erica woke. My body hunted her killers. I was taught to grant death quickly, cleanly, to minimize suffering. I let them linger.
You were operating on instinct. By your own rules, you can't blame yourself.
But I made the choice to hunt them. They're the only lives I've ever taken of my own choice. The only... I haven't spoken about my wife, and I don't think I ever have.
Thane, the worst thing is to face death with regrets. You're part of my crew. If there's anything I can help you with, just ask.
I've never been part of a team. It's a work in progress.
Zseniális, oké. Nos, ez így megvan. Gépház? Hadműveleti központ? Igen, választás.
No messages for... How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment
I
to
always
talk?
have time for you, Commander.
What are your
I'll
responsibilities?
keep you notified of if any of the crew has important business to discuss. I'll make sure you know.
This
Not
organization
at all. We look out for human interests. Advance human technology.
That'll
save
be all.
human- Good luck out there, Shepard.
Aha, jó.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Actually, wanted to talk. Medical matters. Aware that mission is dangerous. Different species react differently to stress. Aware you come by a great deal. Have had other species become attracted to me before. Awkward. Not interested.
You've had members of other species make a pass at you?
Constantly. Very awkward. Skin tone apparently attractive by Turian standards. Subset of Krogan sexual deviants enjoy Solarian flexibility. More cartilage and skeletal structure. A solid offers. Intriguing, actually. Wonder why. Transspecies pheromones unlikely to work. Must be neurochemical.
Azt mondja, hogy ez is valami vicc. Aki akar veled baszni, bazd meg.
Wait a minute, Borden. You're just yanking me around, aren't you?
Shocking suggestion. Doctor-patient confidentiality, a sacred trust. Would never dream of mockery. Enjoy yourself while possible, Shepard. We'll be here studying cell reproduction. Much simpler, less alcohol and mood music required. Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, personal matters on mind, actually. Got call from nephew. Promising geneticist himself. Just turned 16, got tenure at university. Well, had to lie about what I was doing. Think he was suspicious. Doesn't matter. Still good to hear his voice.
Does anyone in your family know about what you really did for the government?
No. No, I'm lying, but won't pry. Solarians curious as a people, but also have social cues. Keep two types of secrets from family. First type, personal or guilt-based. Invite suspicion, exploration, puzzle to be solved, reward for curiosity, and other secrets more serious. Dangerous if discovered. Signals discourage curiosity.
Why wouldn't everyone give clues that their secrets were too dangerous to be uncovered?
Mazmei.
Not conscious. Social. Subject observes yawn. Sensory input deactivates left periamygdalar region. Subject Solarian faking signals to discourage curiosity, similar to human faking a yawn. Can try, but effectiveness limited.
Your nephew got tenure at 16? Is he a genius or a scientific prodigy?
No, wait. Don't want to insult him. Yes, but not in manner you meant. Remember, Solarian lives short. Mature rapidly by your standards. Don't live much past 40.
Does anyone in your family know about what you really did?
No. No, I'm lying, but won't pry. First type, personal or guilt. Other secrets, more serious. Dangerous if discovered. Signals discourage curiosity for protection of family.
Why wouldn't everyone give clues that their secrets were too dangerous to be
Not conscious. Social. Reflexive body language. Can't fake. Subject observes yawn. Solarian faking signals to discourage curiosity, similar to human faking a yawn. Can try, but effectiveness limited.
I'm glad you got to talk to family before we finish this. And I'm glad we talked too, Gordon.
Honored to be part of this, Shepard. Helped preserve Galaxy before with genophage. Dirty work. Ethically... Collector's mission simpler, cleaner. Will be proud regardless. Thank you. Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Some other time. About to test new bioweapon. Not on us, of course. Didn't think I had to specify, but Joker got nervous. Anything else?
Are there any medical
Cerberus, always. Some matters, but nothing affecting immediate
Have you got a
mission.
minute to talk?
Some other time. Anything else?
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
Ez megvan, igen. Ez is megvan, az is meg. Gyerünk el, Tali. Jacobnak. Most már tényleg kell Tali, bazd meg. No, piros lehet, hát ez a fekete szexibb. Jó. Ez jobban néz ki. Hú, Miranda. Még a baka. Úgyis ütni akar. 2 csapatpont. Az itt faszom.
Indicates that Tali is somewhere in these ruins. There is considerable geth activity and an environmental hazard. Solar output has overwhelmed Hastrom's protective magnetosphere. Exposure to direct sunlight will damage your shields.
Figyelj ki a napfényre. Halál!
Radiation is causing trouble for my shields.
So we'll fight from the shade, but no hiding.
Ez olyan köcsög egy bolygó, bazd meg. Van ezen ózon réteg.
Dropship, big one!
Enemies in front! Ha! Take one less!
late! Now you're dead!
Tényleg szarok az ilyenek.
Feel the blood rage! Now you're dead!
I'll take it.
Oh. Így nem lehet menteni.
Feel the blood rage! Nothing can hurt me.
A helyzet, hogy... I got it. What is our credit?
This is Commander Shepard of the Normandy. Can we provide assistance?
Patch your radio into channel 617 Beta. We're on a stealth mission, high risk. We found what we were after. The Geth found us. They've got us pinned down. Can't get to our ship. Can't transmit data through the solar radiation.
How are you holding up? We can be there in a few minutes.
Take it slow and careful. Direct sunlight fries your shields all to hell. We're bunkered down at base camp across the valley. I left Tali in a secure shelter, then doubled back to hold the choke getting
confirmation that the Geth haven't reached Tali.
My best man, whatever we get in on this rock is sworn to protect Tali's aura. As long as one of us is still drawing air, she'll be safe.
You're gonna throw your life away for Reed?
I give my life on the tech expert Shepard. They said to protect Tali and the data. You get him out safe. I've done my job.
Hold position. We'll hit their back ranks.
Wait, watch your ass. We got a dropship coming in.
Shepard, I have scanned the area and located the demolition charges the quarry commander mentioned.
Put it on my radar.
Done. You will need both sets of charges to clear the rubble.
Good work.
The blood rage!
Get what else? Vissza. Még nem néztem szét. De majdnem konyec lett, bazd meg. Nem kellett sok. Itt felejtettük majdnem 100 kreditet.
Too late! Now you're dead!
Nem is pazaroljuk a lőszert.
Watch out!
What fear?
Nothing can hurt me!
Gyere, geci, bazd meg, megfaszlak. Jó ötlet volt ez? Napfénybe engedni. Get pusztító.
Nothing can hurt me.
This should do it. I recommend we move clear.
Fasza. Jó az a géppisztoly, geci.
Affirmative.
Got it.
These buildings are Quarian. This colony predates the Geth uprising.
Why do we care? Anyone choosing to come here should be on their own.
Getírtás, ez tetszik.
This is valuable.
Na. Hát épp hogy. Ugye csak fosztogatunk, az a helyzet.
Our ancestors walked these halls with uncovered heads. The sun must have been normal back then. So much space, walls of stone. It's amazing. I wish my friends could see it. I wish Shepard were here. Tali's order to base camp. Come in, base camp. Our ancestors walked these halls with uncovered heads. The sun must have been normal back then. So much space, walls of stone. It's amazing. Hello? Is anyone there?
Tali, it's Shepard. I'm sorry. Everyone here is dead. Any survivors must have fallen back.
We knew this mission was high risk. Damn it. And what are you doing here, Shepard? We're in the middle of Geth space.
I was in the neighborhood. I thought you might need a hand.
Thanks for coming, Shepard. It means a lot to hear your voice. Call Rieger and what's left of the Marines. I got the data I needed and I'm safe for now, but I've got a lot of Geth outside.
What's this research you're after?
It's about this. I can tell you more about it once we've got fewer Geth shooting at us.
Would it help if I brought
Doubtful. These buildings are centuries old. If you bring down heavy fire, this
Is anyone else still with you?
Miért sietek egy picit? A fáj seggem az ülésben.
I can hear them firing at the Geth outside.
It looks like somebody sealed the door against the Geth and the console.
Let me see. Yes, I can do it.
Kösz.
Here. Should be unlocked now.
Puszi.
Be
Csá.
careful, Shepard, and please do.
They've seen us.
Looks like the drones have an optical camouflage system.
on rage.
Fuck sword.
Yes! Perfect! Enemy down! Nice! Nice! Yes! Enemy down! There we go! One left! Enemy down! There we go! There we go! One left! One left!
Cigány helyen van. Kurva anyád! Lassú, bazd meg! Megölték, geci! Lopjatok faszt!
One more. I am. One more. Worthless.
Csicska robotok, ezeket nagyon utálom. Gyorsan légne a paraszt itt, még kezdene napozni. Rohadjál. A fali szép.
Colossus!
Király.
Get down!
This is why I follow you, Shepard. Big things.
Reméljük nem gyógyítja magát.
There we go!
Watch out! Piece of crap's repairing itself.
The Colossus is back up!
Over here!
Hova ment az a faszom száj?
Stay down! I still got no idea why you're here. Tali's inside over there.
Are you sure she's still alive?
The observatory is reinforced. Even the Geth will need time to get through it. And it's hard to hack a door when someone's firing rockets at you. The Geth are near. I can't get a clear shot while it's down like that. I tried to move in closer. One of the bastards.
Any ideas on how to deal with the...
So whatever we do has to scrap that back. Just one. You move in close. I'll keep the Colossus busy. Maybe
You've
even
done enough, Rieger.
Wasn't asking your permission. My job is to keep Tali safe. This is our best shot.
We don't have enough people on our side for you to take one for the team. Stand down.
I'm not gonna stand there while you run into enemy fire.
Incoming! Wait! Nothing can hurt me!
Così setta poi.
Too late! Now you're dead!
Deployed.
Szar ez a puska, bazd meg.
I am Grogan!
Understood. I'll crush them!
Right.
The Colossus is back up!
Melyik visszanőtt a kurva pajzsát, nem hiszem el. Oké. Nem tudom fölvenni valami. Ó, bazd meg.
Got it.
Now go be.
Just let me finish this download.
Ilyen get katona majd beáll a seregbe.
Thank you, Shepard. If not for you, I would never have made it out of this room. This whole mission has been a disaster. I wish I'd joined you back on Freedom's Progress, but I couldn't let anyone take my place on something this risky.
Whatever the reason, I'm glad I could help. Once you deliver that data, I could use you on the Normandy.
I promised to see this mission through. I did. I can leave with you and send the data to the fleet. And if the admirals have a problem with it, they can go to hell. I just watched the rest of my team die.
Maybe not the whole rest of your team, ma'am.
Rieger, you made it.
Your old captain's as good as you said. Damn Colossus never stood a chance.
If need be, the Normandy can get you out of here, Rieger.
The Geth didn't damage our ship. As long as we get out of here before reinforcements show up, we'll be fine.
Actually, I won't be going with you.
Kurva jó az a
I'm
faj
joining
amúgy.
Commander Shepard.
Nem tetszik.
I'll pass the data to the Admiralty port and let them know what happened. She's all yours now, Shepard.
Kár, hogy nem előbb
Keep her safe.
csatlakoztak be hozzám.
Cerberus saw footage of you in action, Tali. We're looking forward to having you on the team. Your engineering expertise will really benefit the mission.
I don't know who you are, but Cerberus threatened the security of the migrant fleet. Don't make nice.
That's why you're here, Tali. I need people who aren't Cerberus. People I can trust.
I wasn't part of what happened to the migrant fleet, but I understand your distrust. I hope we'll get past that as we work together.
I assumed that you were undercover, Shepard. Maybe even planning to blow Cerberus up. If that's the case, I'll loan you a grenade. Otherwise, I'm here for you, not for them.
If it helps, check out the Normandy while you're here. We've gotten a few upgrades.
I'll get Tali the necessary security clearance to access our systems.
Please do. I can't be part of your team if I don't know how the ship works. I'll be in engineering if you need me.
Don't forget to introduce yourself to Edie, the ship's new artificial intelligence.
Nagyon utálja Niggert. Teklap. Spunci. Palladium.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Nagyszerű. Először is. Hol, legénységi szint. Mirandával pofázunk. Már ha engedi.
I have work to do, Commander. Go chat
Stop
with your friend
the
Jack
büdös
if you want
kurva.
small talk.
Pout if you like. Or call the elusive man and complain to him.
I don't pout. And I don't have time to call the elusive man every time you screw up.
Kurva anyád.
Shepard.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me. Shepard. Need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
What can you tell me about the Normandy?
It just might give us a chance against the Collectors.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
What's this area of the ship?
The gunnery control station. The ship's batteries are controlled.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Shepard. A gépészeti gecibe van a picsa. De kik vannak még itt? Ők ilyen zék, szutykok.
I wanted to check in.
I am always happy to talk with you.
I'm interested in hearing more about Asari Justicars.
Kötelező beszédeket meg kell ejteni. Össze kell ülni, geci, főzni.
We hold a unique place in Asari culture. Justicars are from another era. Young Asari grow up watching vids about our adventures. Pure fiction, of course. Some Asari are uncomfortable with us.
Was a latex
but
tooth
so few
geci.
Justicars exist that most have never met one.
There were only a few Justicars?
Few Asari wish to make the sacrifices necessary to become one of us, and the training has a high casualty rate. It is a life of constant danger. Throughout the entire galaxy, there are only a handful of us at any time.
Why would anyone want to be a Justicar?
It is a deeply personal matter. Sometimes the most brutal path is the only honest one.
This code of the Justicar seems central to your life.
It is 5,000 sutras and covers every situation one can encounter. I have memorized every word. There is only the code.
Sometimes justice calls for mercy.
It does not exist to bring about spiritual enlightenment. Its purpose is to punish the wicked and protect the innocent.
The Asari I've spoken to seem conflicted about Justicars.
In this age, people see shades of gray everywhere. The code of the Justicar is black and white. I might seem a hero to many, but I would kill all of them if I had to.
What role do you think Justicars have in Asari society?
I would say that the closest human equivalent is a knight-errant in your medieval lore. Perhaps mixed with a bit of samurai.
Románc és kódex.
Does the code forbid romantic involvement?
It does not. However, I would never be interested in such. That part of my life is well behind me.
You could meet someone who reawakens those desires.
I am nearly 1,000 years old. I know myself and my desires.
Nem biztos az
But your
geci.
curiosity is quite welcome.
What does your code say about killing?
I am compelled to kill the wicked. If a Justicar is involved, peaceful solutions are long past.
You know about Knights Errant and Samurai?
When I knew I must leave Asari space again, I studied the history and morals of new species. When I was a maiden wandering the galaxy, humans had not yet arrived.
What did your studies tell you about us?
You are more individualistic than any other species I have encountered. If 3 humans are in a room, there will be 6 opinions. I like your species. I am curious to see what you will do.
Teljesen jó gondolja.
You know about Knights Errant and Samurai?
When I was a maiden wandering the galaxy, humans had not yet arrived.
What did your studies tell you about us?
You are more individualistic than if 3 humans are in a room, there will be 6 opinions. I like your species. I am curious.
I should go.
I'm glad we spoke.
Bazd meg. Női retyó. Crew Cartels. Support. Beszéljünk a vérgyilkosunkkal.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk.
Of course, Shepard.
Still talking to Cole yet?
Yes. It's still difficult. Will you hear my confession, Shepard?
I wouldn't talk to you if I didn't want to hear what you have to say.
When I married Erica. But I had no other skill. Once I'd eliminated them, I had no goal. I accepted the Dantiest commission because I didn't know.
Not the healthiest attitude.
You're right, it's not. I would have fulfilled my contract, but someone else was pushing to reach the target, forcing me to move faster, challenging me.
I had no idea you'd plan to die in there.
It wasn't a plan. Your mission gave me purpose. A call. I was able to speak to my son again. I can leave my body in peace.
You've had a hard life. You deserve some peace.
Whatever may happen, my gun is yours.
Kösz, geci. Ez akárhányszor beszélek, ezzel mindig nő azért. A megfelelő cucc. Gépház. Napod Jack meg a izé egy helyen vannak, de ha ma itt vagyunk. Beszélünk ezzel a fügykössel is.
Shepard.
Just checking in.
Battlemaster, I have everything. Clan, kin, and enemies to fight.
What do you think about the crew?
Good bunch if they stay out of my way.
Just checking in.
Battlemaster, I have everything. Clan, kin, and enemies to fight.
That's all for now.
Shepard.
Gabby, you'd say the Normandy is a shield.
Itt van a csaj.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
Ezek csicskák.
We didn't really have time to chat while taking out Geth on Haestrom, did we? I can't believe so many people died. Thank you again for getting Rieger out alive. All for data about stars blowing up. I hope the Admiralty Board gets some use out of it.
Have you heard any word about Cal Rieger? Did he survive his injuries?
He sent me a message. Anytime you get a suit puncture, it's a matter of luck. Rieger got out with a
Have you heard any word about Cal Rieger?
He sent me a anytime you get a suit puncture, it's a matter of luck. Rieger got out with a relatively minor infection.
Tell me about the fleet's Admiralty Board.
It's one of two major political powers among my people. The admirals make decisions related to defense or needing immediate action. They also handle major criminal charges, like treason. The other political power is the Conclave, a group of representatives from each ship. They make most of our laws and fleet decisions.
Any news yet on the data you sent?
I'm not likely to hear anything for a while, or on an unsecured channel for that matter.
Having any trouble settling back in on the Normandy?
I like the quiet. I miss the old faces, though. Presley, Engineer Adams, all of them. It doesn't seem right having Cerberus in charge of this ship. Are you sure working for them is the right thing to do?
I fully expect them to betray us at some point, and we'll be ready.
I'm glad to hear that, Shepard. Just let me know how I can help. For now, I should get back to work. Thanks for coming by.
Oké, velük majd folyamatosan kell.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
Jackkel beszélgetünk. Ő lett az új haverunk most.
Hey.
Tell me something I don't know about you.
Nothing to tell. Why?
Válaszolj, ha kérdeznek. Ez legyen az így.
I want to know more, and I'm not going away.
I'm here to fight for you. Nothing says we have to be friends, but whatever. Something you don't know, huh? Obvious stuff, like what's up with my ink, or something else just as boring? You're not really interested unless it affects you. I've been through all this shit before.
I could be genuine. You have no way of knowing.
I have eyes, and I have history. You'll back off. As soon as you realize you're not the first, and I'm immune to your help.
I'll bite. What's with the tattoos?
Some are for prisons I've been in. Some are for kills. You know, good ones. Some are for things I've lost. Those aren't your business. They're nobody's business. And some are because, hey, why the fuck not?
You work pretty hard at not letting people get close.
I've been with lots of people. If you're asking about a boyfriend or a girlfriend, no. It's a waste of time and it never works. You let someone get that close, it just means they need a shorter knife. Lonely and alive works just fine, thanks.
You're tough, but you can't have survived alone all these years.
When I was starting out, I ran with this girl Manara and her boyfriend. They knew their way around. I thought they'd help me. Right. They helped me into their bed. And when we finally did take down something big, they helped themselves to my share of the take. I knew where it was heading. And I got them first. Never bothered with friends after that.
They sound like selfish pricks. That doesn't mean they were gonna kill you.
I get feelings. I don't need proof. I did the smart thing. I always do the smart thing if people fuck with me. That's probably something you should remember.
I have to go, but we should do this again.
Wait. My turn with the questions. People usually walk by now. Why are you really asking all these things? Are you eyeing me up? Because if this is just about sex, maybe you should just fucking say so.
Nem, én meg akarok kísérni. Hú, bazzeg, igen akar. Hát... De most mi a fasz?
I'm in no hurry. I want to know what makes you tick first.
You don't need to know someone to sleep with them. You just have to know where to put it.
Bazd meg, hát most mi megy el ez a
Okay.
fasz?
Maybe we'll talk later. Maybe not. Hey,
Tell me about you, Jack.
I'm done talking. Come back later.
No.
What do you think of Miranda and Jacob?
Jacob doesn't know who he is, but that's not my problem. Miranda's a Cerberus bitch. Knew that before she opened her mouth.
What do you think of our mission?
I know when someone's got murder on their mind. The Collectors are out to kill us. Rather do it to them first.
I should go.
Okay, talk later.
Na, már fölmerült a baszás, ez már király. Rossz hely. Rossz hely. Legénységi szint, kapitány. Tali Zara. Aha. Ó, bazd meg.
I had a wonderful chat with your friend Tali.
No.
She's not what I expected from her psych report. I like her.
Tali's a good friend. We've been through a lot together.
My female intuition says she wants to be more than just good friends.
What makes you say that?
It's in her body language. How she turns to... Quarians are so fascinating to me.
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Bazd meg, elnyomtam.
How may I help you, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
I better go.
Bassza meg!
Maybe we'll talk later.
Kurva space, bazd meg, hogy... Mindegy. Szoptassam gyermekként ezt az egészet.
It's great to see Tali on board, Commander, just like old times. It is her, right? I mean, because with the mask, it's... Ah, never mind.
I assume everything
Good
is
for
going
now.
well.
Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
That's it for now.
Hát ez Jokerrel nem nagyon lehet beszélgetni. Hát, na szondázzuk meg.
Probe away. Launching probe.
Jó, minden le van gatyásodva. Úgy, hogy ez a tetves, retyves bolygó is van.
Launching probe.
Venni kéne valami gamer széket, geci, mert szétmegy a picsám. Ez a baj, hogy nincs erre fölös 100 000-en, basz meg.
Probe away.
Egy párnát is teszek már ez alá.
Probe launched.
A radar is lett fejlesztve, a kurva anyját.
Probe away. Launching probe. Launching probe. Launching probe.
Faszom ebbe a bolygóba. Omega köldő. Nubia. Segítsünk annak a majomnak. Itt vagyunk ezen a szaron-e. Visszük Talit. Húsz geci. Na. Nagyszerű elfogadás. A Cerbeus ügynök, ez jó. Shepard. Választás. Carnifex kéziágyú, az jó. Katana puska, ez nem rossz. Kézi ágyú, emmi gránát. Jó. Napló. Omega. Aha. Ajja. Bolygóról. Bazd meg! Ajja. Ez hol van az? Nem baj, legalább ezért elosztottuk a pontokat, ez kellett. Ez az Omega rendszerben van. Rosetta köd, bazd meg! Elnéztem. Omega köd, pont ilyen takarásban volt ez a fosszar. A-E-I-A-E neve.
Launching probe. Probe launched. In research projects,
Van nulladik elem, az első bolygóról találtam egy külön.
which allow squad members who have biotic and tech powers to be much more effective. Probe away. Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe launched.
De ez egy nagyon jó, hogy ide jöttünk egy kicsit.
Probe away. Anomaly detected.
Bazd meg.
Probe away. Launching probe. Launching probe.
Azért szedjük a cuccot is belőle.
Probe launched. Something on our sensors.
Ez a 4 szemű gecik vannak mindenütt. Nice. Remélem itt nem égünk el. Nulladik elem, nagyszerű, ez ott van itt dögivel. Ott a lőszar. Ez ultramarinosok. Egy picit. És nézzük meg, hogy van-e valami jó. Medigél. Konyha felszerelés. Táracska. Szekrény. Az a retyó. Pénzecske. Arra kellett menni, de egy kicsi hizét összeszedtünk legalább. Ez az. Santiago parancsnok. Job. Let's see. Backflash. Bazzeg.
How may I help you, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Azért.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Legénységi szint. Jó. Mirandával beszélgessünk, már hogyha... Hát, azért a Jacket kellett volna elküldeni a kurva anyjába akkor.
I have work to do, Commander.
So
go chat with your friend Jack if you want small talk.
Miranda, I'd like to talk about this.
I'd rather we didn't.
Hát, bazd meg. De akkor meg az éve nem lehet. Rohadjon, mert tényleg geci izék vannak benne, bazd meg.
Anything new?
There is something I've wanted to tell you. I've done many things in my lifetime. I thought the galaxy held nothing new for me. Since joining you, I've realized how much more there is.
You must have seen many things in your years of travel.
As a maiden, I served as a mercenary. I fought tyrants and pirates. I experienced everything the galaxy has to offer. As a Justicar, I saw parts of Asari space few know about. I destroyed villages and saved cities. I even fought a Spectre.
Why did you fight a Spectre?
A Turian named Nihilus. He may have been on council business, but I witnessed him kill an unarmed civilian. Following the code, I attacked.
When we met, I witnessed you kill a merc who had no chance against you.
That mercenary was armed, and I offered her a way out. She chose to ignore it.
How did the fight turn out?
I had the advantage, but he was good. He returned fire and tried to run. We played cat and mouse in the wilderness for 2 weeks. It was exhilarating. Finally, he created a situation in which my only options were to let an innocent die or pursue him. The code compelled me to save the innocent, and he escaped. I admire how he adapted and used my code against me.
When we met, I witnessed you kill a merc who had no chance against you.
That mercenary was armed, and I offered her a way out. She chose to ignore it.
What have your years as a Justicar been like?
Mostly tedium and hardship. Traveling on freighters, wandering through rural areas, rooting out injustices, big and small, putting down corrupt officials. When I arrive in a remote area, individuals often approach me with matters of justice. My judgment rarely turns out the way they hope.
How do you pay for transportation between worlds?
Asari captains often welcome Justicars. We reduce pirate attacks. One raid was called off when the pirates were able to verify that I was aboard.
Why would you destroy an entire village?
I tracked Morinth to a remote colony world. She'd perverted an entire town.
making them worship her and bring young Asari as sacrifices. When I arrived, she fled, throwing her minions at me in waves. They bought her time with their lives. When it was done, only small children remained. I left them in the authorities' care and continued my pursuit.
What was being a mercenary like?
I was a young, impulsive maiden who discovered her talent for combat. I reveled in it, until the day my troop was hired to guard a mysterious shipment on its way to some clandestine. I discovered the shipment was slaves, to be traded to the collectors for advanced technology.
You supported the slave trade?
In my foolish youth, I'd certainly engaged in questionable practices, but never any. I demanded that we turn around. My mates disagreed. After they closed faster than I could flee. Fortunately, we were close to the mass relay. I got through, and they did not pursue.
What did you do with all the slaves?
I lectured them on the virtues of... Then I distributed the armor, weapons, and credits of my dead colleagues, and released the captives on the Citadel.
We're not done with this yet.
I am sure. It will be my honor to be by your side at the end.
You think we're all gonna die?
You've assembled a powerful group, but we are... I am ready for whatever comes, but I do not fool myself about our chances.
We'll finish this mission, and live to see the end.
I hope you are right.
Na hát beszéljük a haverunkkal.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Later. I'd like to consider what we've already discussed.
You mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all.
I should go.
I shall return to my meditations.
Az első, hogy elküldött. Jövünk a gépházba.
So, Gabby, what do you think of our new Quarian boss?
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I may need your help. I just received a message from the migrant fleet. The Admiralty Board has a... I'm scared, Shepard.
Nobody who knows you could believe you betray your people, Tali.
I don't know. They don't lay charges like this unless the evidence seems absolute. But thanks. I appreciate your faith in me, Shepard.
Is it because you're working with Cerberus?
I'm not working with Cerberus. I'm working with you. I have no idea what they're accusing me of. You'd think I would remember if I betrayed the
What
fleet.
happens when a Quarian is accused of treason?
There's a hearing with members of the My father is an admiral on the board. He'll have... The punishment for treason is exile. If they convict me, I can never go back.
Okay, let's go find the flotilla.
I was going to book passage on another ship. I didn't think there would be time for you to help. Thank you, Shepard. I'll program the Normandy with the flotilla's current location. The
Szavasz, bitches.
Hey,
What's happening?
you got a lot of questions, don't you?
I miss your friendly nature when you're not around.
Been thinking. We've seen a lot of shit together now, and you're always coming to talk to me. Shepard, you got feelings for me? Because I don't need the complication.
Yes. Freaks you out, doesn't it?
Leave me alone, Shepard. I don't want this.
You're lying.
Don't tell me what I feel. I've been here before and I know what I need. For me. Go away. I don't want you coming around here for a while.
Ez beszélsz vele, az utána meg elküld a kurva anyjába. Hát ez tipikusan jellemző. Egyik ribancabb, mint a másikba, az. Jó lesz nekünk a kvári ribanc, bazd meg. Ja, Istenkém, bazd meg. Fárasztom magamat egy kicsit a Krogennel.
Shepard.
Just checking in. How you doing?
Battlemaster, I have everything. Clan, kin, and enemies to fight.
Most így veri a faszát a ezébe.
Shepard.
Oké. Az megvan. Mi kéne még? Elevator.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Good luck out there, Shepard.
Beszélgetni.
Probe launched.
Oh.
Probe launched.
Ezével is beszélni kell majd a Niggerrel is. Csak ott azért ezt már leszkennelem.
Probe launched.
Hihetetlen, hogy a tetovált kurvát lehet előpasszom meg, mint ezért van, ez tiszta nevetséges, ez röhely.
Detected an anomaly.
General distress. MSV Hugo Gernsback. Registration BW4610.
Probe away. Probe away. Launching probe. Probe launched. I have found something.
Jakob Geci.
I have run a scan of the ship. I detect no life signs, but there may be useful technology or information still inside.
There it is, and mostly intact. They could have survived impact, but it's been years. Looks like it was stripped after the crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
Repeat, toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay. Local flora chemically incompatible.
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by acting captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation.
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of impact. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Come on, let's get going.
Let's check the ship. My father had the beacon for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
Yeah.
Along with this anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as...
Ó, nekem már elzsibbadt a lábom, mentek egyet. Na. Elköszönök, sziasztok.